What is going on, Live Church? Let me just tell you guys how excited and passionate and grateful I am that I get this opportunity to share a little bit more with you and help you to get to know me a little bit more personally. First of all, if you guys will allow me, let me start off with a story. I grew up in a Christian home. I was very blessed. My parents are married, still married to this day, raised me up in a godly church. I was there Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday nights, and I'm so grateful for that. But in high school, I fell in with the wrong crowd, and I began to follow what they were doing, and I fell away from God. And I continued that into my first semester of college. And then, thankfully, with a mother who prays and the power of the Holy Spirit, God really got a hold of my heart and showed me exactly where I was and where I needed to be and how far I had fallen from Him. And so I got back in a church in Ada where I went to college. And only by the grace of God did I discover one of the biggest discoveries of my life, which was small groups. My girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife of over 10 years, and I got plugged in with Trinity Baptist Church because of small groups. We got to spend time with college students that love God just like we did, wanted to fellowship and create community just like we did. And we got to grow in our walk with Christ, and we got to grow with them. And it was because of that community that we got plugged into that specific church, and we attended that church for over 8 years until we moved from Ada back here to Newcastle. So small groups, and eventually what we would call life groups, has impacted our lives so much, and it excites me so much to be able to take this next step and stepping into a position, hopefully, with you guys at Live Church and being able to impact people around me the way that I was impacted and my wife was impacted through small groups. Another thing I just love to share with you guys is how my journey has brought me to this place of feeling like I'm prepared to step into a role of pastoral ministry. First of all, I feel an extreme calling and pressing on my life. God has opened so many doors through connections that I've made with different people at Life Church, including Cedric Hardman, which you guys know so well. But when I look back at my past, I see how, while I've never served in ministry, I have been impacted, starting with young boys in Sunday school and going to Falls Creek, building up to leading an FCA huddle of over 80 high school boys and girls, leading a small group at a church that didn't have small groups. We didn't have a life group concept. We just had Sunday school. And God allowed me to be able to start and lead a life group. And the relationship aspect of that brings so much joy and passion to my life. And I'm so excited to be able to share that with you guys. Thanks, Life Church.